See, this is actually unplanned for. I just feel somebody needs to hear this somehow, somewhere, some way. You see, in life, one of the experiences I've learned, I've gotten to, acquire is that if you don't set some standards for yourself, you will be ridden, you'll be walked over by just anybody. That's a fact. And most people seem to realize this at late hour. You know what I'm saying? You got to set some standards for yourself. I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna act this way. I'm not gonna act this way. That doesn't actually mean you should be rigid. Are you getting me? But at the same time, know your worth, know your value, irrespective of what you're going through. I learned this the hard way anyway, but I'm grateful to God, to the divinity, for the fact that I was, at least I'm coming out of it. So I want you to learn it. People are always opportunistic in nature. This is a sad truth, a bitter truth that most wouldn't want to tell you, so you wouldn't know their secret. We just want things to always work our way, not necessarily minding if it goes or if it affects the other person. As long as it brings about positive return to us, we are cool. I'm not saying every man is like that, but I'm saying generally human beings are just after personal, do I say selfish gain, so to speak. So you got to know what you want to do. Okay, let me give you an example. Recently, somebody invited me to come to a program to play the keyboard for them, because I actually play the keyboard in my own little way. I sing and dance as well. I act too. So now the issue is that same day I'd already had a plan to go for a program, but that was in the evening between 6 and 8 p.m. So around 5:30, because I was already at the church early. I don't really like being late to wherever I'm going to work, so to speak. I was there. Then around to 6, somebody just messaged me. Hope you've not forgot there's a vigil tonight. I was like, really? Vigil? The annoying part, let me say annoying part is that, the morning of that day, I chatted with the pastor of that same church where I was being invited to the vigil. He never mentioned anything about vigil. I was surprised. And I told this girl, I chatted with pastor, nothing like that was mentioned. He said, but now you know. I was like, okay. So on that spot, I just told myself, no, I'm not going to be that kind of person. Fine, I might have been initially, but I just said, no, I won't do that anymore. In my mind, I wanted to just go home to relax, to rest. But unfortunately, I could not even sleep till around 2 a.m. of the following day. In the process, I just kept on watching videos. Then at the point I started reading books. At least, fine, I know there are videos that don't really add value. At the same time, I was watching things that will add value to me. That's on that point. Do things that add value to you, that improve upon you, your skills, your ability. This is what we're going into now. Everything is just going, I don't want to be negative, but that's the way it is. This is what it is. It's going worse. So if you don't keep on improving on yourself, then issues. Now, the time you're supposed to be using to improve yourself, you're trying to satisfy people. Is that it? No, you don't do that. It's good to be nice, to be kind, but at the same time, not to your detriment. Do you want to tell me, okay, the person that invited me, she didn't know there was going to be a vigil, and besides, the pastor of the church, the head of the church, if I was important, he would have told me. This is not a matter of pride. However you want to see, I don't care. Just telling you, have value for yourself. Set standards for yourself. Things you can do, things you cannot do. At this stage of my life, there are things I can never do, no matter what. Yeah, that's just the way it is. I can never do some things, no matter what, no matter the offer you're even giving me. So I know it can be hard when starting, but as time goes by, you improve upon it. Take note of all of that.